Hello, dear Scorpio. I will tell you today's horoscope for August 16th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Scorpio. I'll tell you today's horoscope. The ever-strong Scorpio could be tempted today to put aside things in his life that do him a lot of good, such as hobbies, sports, and artistic activities, all in order to prioritize work and generate more money. You could face some difficult times at work, Scorpio. Be patient. You may be offered a business deal, but you should think it over very carefully before accepting. You will have opportunities to move up or improve. Go ahead, but try to establish an order of priorities when it comes to spending. If you plan a trip for these days, everything will go great. It is favored. You will do different things, you will have fun, and you could meet new people. It is a good time for you to consider doing something interesting that motivates you. You will be happy with your love, and you will want to go out, move around, or plan a trip with your partner. Don't stop doing it. Although you will have some emotional ups and downs, physically you will be very well. A good diet will be your best ally in solving problems. You will feel calm and relaxed. There is an intuitive touch and chance coming from the transit of the moon through your opposite sign. If you are invited to a contest or a place where there are games, do not stop participating because your intuition is very developed and plays in your favor. Your self-esteem is at a high level and you feel sure of the love you now enjoy. This sensation envelopes your aura and transmits tranquility around you. It is a good time to reflect on sentimental arrangements and love promises. In health, you have a high degree of sensitivity, so it is not a good idea to watch movies with strong content before going to bed, as you could suffer nightmares. Avoid arguments and, as far as possible, relax and rest. At work, news will reassure you, and the fear you had of losing your job will dissipate. Now you can work more calmly and better plan your budget, your social life, and your finances in general. There is job security, money, and fortune on the horizon. Watch your steps carefully and look at the big picture before taking a decisive step in your finances, such as buying a house, a car, or expensive equipment. If you already had previous plans, no problem, but review everything carefully. Today's astral rhythm. Energy level, intense sexual. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of, your sense of self-confidence that will help you in everything you think of doing. Dangerous tendency, letting yourself be impressed by a dream and trying to take it literally. What you should avoid, jumping from one thing to another without concentrating your energy in a single direction. Compatibility. The best relationship, it can be with Cancer or Pisces, also with Taurus. The most tense, it occurs with Aquarius. Compatible signs, Earth and Water, also with Libra, even if it is air. If you are single, you will know what to do with that person who is present all the time in your life, and you will also know what decision to make. Universal number for today, 3. In numerology, numbers are reduced to single digits. Auspicious hours: 1:20 a.m., 2:25 p.m., 4:35 p.m., 6:40 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance: 7, 13, 22, 36. Special lucky number, 65. Lucky color, turquoise. Description of Scorpio. Scorpio is a fixed sign of the water element. It has a natural magnetism and a strong, robust character, restrained in words and emotions. Scorpio knows how to keep secrets and appreciates loyalty. It is a sign of internal change, overcoming weakness, and fighting to the end. A person born under this sign improves themselves throughout their life and strives to change the world for the better. Scorpio is indispensable in cases where others have given up. He has mental strength and physical endurance. He loves power and money and always waits for the best moment to act with all his might, being patient when necessary. Scorpio is difficult to understand at first glance. Superficial communication is not enough to understand his deep emotionality. He always seeks the fullness of sensations and strives to overcome the limits of the psyche and body in order to overcome the imperfection of human nature. He usually does not stop at shortcomings and obstacles, he takes advantage of them. To gain Scorpio's trust, you have to pass a test in a borderline situation to prove loyalty. He is a dangerous opponent who acts at the expense of the enemy's strength and does not forgive betrayal. Scorpio is skeptical, can be pessimistic, and hesitates for a long time before making a decision. He is inclined to give himself entirely to his beloved work and his partner. Perceptive and insensitive, Scorpio chooses difficult professions that require composure and determination, such as military, surgeons, rescuers, athletes, psychologists, and also entertainers. The strong natural intuition and interest in the occult make him an excellent psychologist and researcher of human souls. His deep emotionality allows him to be an excellent musician, artist, and also writer. Scorpio lives an intense emotional life, but prefers to keep secrets and does not like to talk about himself. Excessive mystery in his daily life can make relationships with others difficult. In the life of a Scorpio, love, sex, and passion are fundamental, so he needs an extraordinary, energetic, and emotional partner. The rebellious attitude you are showing is typical of the moment you are living. Try not to have problems at work today, as certain situations could combine to make this happen. Remember to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. The road has been long, but there is still much ahead. Sharing a project together has been a good idea, as this common goal strengthens and enriches love. Continue along this shared path and keep your eyes on what the future holds for you. The rumors you've heard are just that, just rumors that try to disturb you right now when you're in a stage of growth. It's time to recognize who in your organization and team is there to support you in your challenges and who is a burden and generates negative energy. If you need to make a difficult decision, such as sacrificing a friendship for love, think carefully. Darkness can be repelled with love. Remember to go through life with the joy of being yourself. Seek support from your family and friends that you consider family to regain optimism. Be careful with accidents, especially in the rain. If it rains in your region today, be very careful not to slip and get wet. You will discover that the game of love increases your imagination and energizes your actions on this day and night of the waning moon. What is needed is to think with your head on your shoulders, without losing touch with reality. The comments you make today can be misinterpreted due to the retrograde influence of the planet Saturn in an air sign. Be careful and don't get ahead of yourself. Very happy moments of exciting encounters are coming, especially for those who are separated from those they love. Today will be a good day, perhaps a little better than the previous ones, as the cosmos will bestow you with many gifts. Take advantage of these gifts, and you could become the luckiest person in the world, although not necessarily in terms of money. It is evident that you have something inside you that is motivating you to realize those dreams that you have had for a long time, the same ones that you had not dared to try before. Everything is possible, and you can achieve what you want, but you will need a little help. You will talk a lot today, but keep in mind that your tongue is usually your worst enemy. It is advisable to think before speaking and making statements, as you could ruin in an instant what you have built in the last few months. You will be sincere, ambitious, and will obtain good results in intellectual activity. Today is a favorable day for traveling. Your family will require your attention and will want to spend more time with you. An active family vacation is not ruled out. This is the best time to properly prepare for an active work week, full of difficulties and problems. In the meantime, have fun and enjoy your vacation. You should not count on major changes in your life today, it will be a calm day, which is also positive. Many Scorpio women can panic due to sudden life circumstances. Strive to be honest with people. Some will have a meeting with a person who will play an important role in the future. You need to think before you speak. Guard your thoughts so you don't lose out in love. Use a lot of tact and don't act indifferently in love. Follow your heart, which is still hurt by previous relationships, but don't close yourself off to new possibilities. It's very important that you stop thinking too much and start letting yourself be carried away by your feelings. Give yourself a chance with someone new and keep in mind that you will be given the opportunity to remedy what you thought was lost in love. Don't be resentful and forgive people who deserve it. Your love vibe will improve. You are in the middle of a stage that can cause insomnia. Fight it naturally with a walk before going to bed or with a glass of warm milk. Avoid sleeping pills, which usually cause habits. If you feel exhausted when you wake up, you may be sleeping poorly without realizing it. Check your pillows, mattresses, and habits before going to sleep. You will overcome obstacles and difficulties, but at the same time you will give unequivocal evidence of your persistence and intelligence. Scorpio, your sign is very creative and diligent, and you will achieve success thanks to your tenacity and intuition. It is very likely that in the next few days you will hear confidential or private news associated with a person at your workplace. Think twice before commenting on it, because you could commit an indiscretion that would bring you problems. The necessary money will be coming into your hands. It is time for you to put your feet on the ground. Those desires to obtain quick profits with short-term businesses will not get you out of your current economic situation. It is very important that you start investing your money in real businesses, even if they are slow to grow. In the long term, you will grow financially. Recognize the mistakes you have made in your finances, since your future depends on this. Today, start to propose to improve your way of saving. If you don't, you might find yourself needing to take out a loan, which isn't ideal for your finances right now. Just when you thought you were over a situation that was worrying you, Scorpio, today you may realize that the problem hasn't actually gone away and is still there. Don't worry too much, because it's actually on the way to being solved. You just have to be patient and wait a little longer. Don't think about these issues too much, because they create doubts and insecurities that aren't in your nature and that only serve to lower your morale. Relax today, regain your good mood and the desire to have fun. Surprise her by preparing an unforgettable weekend. And if your heart is free, Scorpio, also take a trip away from the hustle and bustle of the world with a trusted friend or close family member. You'll come back refreshed from that getaway. Today you have a unique opportunity to receive a new message that could bring things as good into your life as you've always wanted. However, it's crucial that you focus your thoughts clearly and decisively. If you do, things will start to go better than you expected. But if you are not clear about what you can contribute or where to direct your energy, then you may feel the need to stop for a bit to reflect. Scorpio, today is a day when your feelings are more on edge than usual. You are planning something important related to your emotions and the way you can express them to someone you care deeply about. This is a time for you to focus on making that special person happy. Do not underestimate the power of a sincere gesture of love or affection. These small things can have a huge impact on your relationship. Today is a perfect day to spend time with the people you love. Whether it is your family, friends, partner, or those who are always by your side, showing them your appreciation will be essential. Consider organizing a dinner at home or visiting someone you have not seen for a while. The emotional connection with your loved ones will be very enriching and will fill you with a renewing energy. This is an excellent time for love. If you have someone in your life who has recently arrived, don't miss the opportunity to let out everything you feel. Life is too short to keep your emotions hidden. If things don't work out with this person, don't worry, because someone new could appear in your life very soon when you least expect it. Keep your heart open and receptive to new experiences. On the other hand, if you don't have a partner, today you could receive an important sign from someone you are interested in. This person may approach you and say something that will make you feel nervous. It is crucial that you pay attention to what is happening around you, as someone else could be interested in that same person. Take this as a wake-up call to act before you miss the opportunity. Today, it's important to take some time to reflect on your life and the truths you're failing to see. You may be choosing to believe what others tell you without questioning it, which could lead you to live a deception that you'll only realize later. Don't let exhaustion prevent you from seeing things clearly. Even if you feel tired, it's essential to continue giving importance to the new people who are entering your life. If something has recently come to an end in your life, be it a relationship, a project, or a stage, remember that you always have what it takes to be happy. When something ends, something new and better inevitably comes in the future. This is a time to accept the changes and learn from them. Even in times of pain, it's important to stay positive and open to what the future has in store for you. If you have a partner, you may feel like you're in a repetitive cycle today. This is more common than you think, and there's nothing wrong with that. Love also requires periods of calm when it seems like nothing is happening, but in reality, this stability is what creates a solid foundation for future achievements. Your nature, always a lover of action, must learn to value these moments of stillness. If your relationship has been going through difficulties, today is a good day to talk sincerely and look for solutions. If you have already tried to solve these problems several times without success, perhaps today is the time to consider going your separate ways. Sometimes, it is best for both of you to move forward separately to find the happiness that each deserves. In the workplace, Scorpio, you are handling things excellently. You know exactly what you should do, and that is why everything is turning out in the best way. However, it is important that you do not hold on to projects or situations that are not working. The time has come to let go of what is making you ill. You cannot spend your whole life clinging to something that has not given the expected results and that is very unlikely to give them in the future. Let life take its natural course and don't try to force fate. Your creativity and determination are your greatest strengths at work. These qualities will allow you to overcome any obstacles that come your way. Trust your intuition and your ability to make good decisions. Although there may be moments of doubt, remember that you always have the ability to find innovative solutions. You may receive news or information in the coming days that could be difficult to handle. It could be something confidential or related to your work. Before sharing this information, make sure to think twice and consider the possible consequences. An indiscretion could bring you problems that are totally avoidable. Today, your health requires a special approach. You may have been ignoring some warning signs that your body has been sending you. Don't focus only on minor symptoms, such as small discomforts, because they could be hiding a bigger problem. Instead of resorting to home remedies or self-medication, it is important that you consult a doctor for a complete checkup. You'll be surprised at how simple it can be to resolve what's troubling you. Remember that prevention is always better than cure. If you're feeling exhausted or experiencing insomnia, consider reviewing your bedtime habits, such as the quality of your mattress, pillows, and nighttime routine. Small adjustments can make a big difference in how you feel each morning. Despite the challenges, today is a day when you can feel great energy and vitality if you take the right steps to take care of yourself. Take advantage of this momentum to do something you enjoy and find relaxing, such as a walk outside or a meditation session. These activities will not only improve your physical health, but also your emotional well-being. Do not always see loneliness as something negative in your life. It is likely that you are going through a moment where you do not necessarily need to be with a partner. It is better that you see this period as another learning period where you should be more aware of the important things that you have in your life and that do not necessarily have to do with love. There are people in your life who need your help a lot, and you are failing to give them a hand by prioritizing only your needs. Don't let the people you love the most fall because you couldn't stop them when you could. Don't stop hugging the person you love. It doesn't matter if you have had an argument or if at this moment things are not good between you. Physical distance only manages to dent love much more. Nothing can be fixed apart. Love has to have times of rest and also recreation. Since being together does not always mean lying on a bed or in an armchair hugging, you also have to give free rein to your imagination and adventure. You had not noticed the person who wants to approach you. It is likely that he comes with excellent intentions to get to know you more and to give you a lot of affection. You did not expect to meet someone so soon perhaps, but that does not mean that you should close the door if you have been there for a while. Single. Don't hurt yourself by reliving memories of a love that no longer exists. Reviewing old things, listening to old songs, or reviewing photos of your life together could bring sadness to your heart on this day. Choose to forget until you are better. Take the advice that a person older than you will give you. It is always good to listen to those who know more. Put more confidence in your talents and virtues, especially in the professional part. It is likely that your spirit is weakening in some way and you do not realize how much you have to deliver as a worker and a professional at the same time. Part-time jobs are a good option when you are studying. If you are currently in that situation, then don't be afraid to start a job that could give you a higher income. Dental health is very important. Get a checkup and check what you need to make all the arrangements you have to make to your teeth. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.